Hello, this is Ben from Wave. How's it going? Here's a weekly update on Bitcoin. So what we're going to do today is we're going to take a look at Bitcoin. As always, for the sake of this video, we're going to assume that the same long-term count is in place and we're just going to focus on the shorter term. And then I think we will also be taking a look at Ethereum, Polkadot, and maybe Solana, which are the cryptos I like to be focusing more. So before we get started, I just wanted to again give a shout out for the new Discord. If you're not already in, you'll find the link in the description of this video. It's brand new. We switched on to another Discord, and it's basically going to be all around just having a chat, talking about trades, and there's going to be, as you can see, a crypto, indices, stocks, FX section, as well as I might start to be doing a live session here on YouTube. Again, in addition to that, I'm also planning on adding some sort of a dedicated section for my long-term stock portfolio, which it's something that I've been considering. Might be doing that both on Discord and might even start a dedicated YouTube channel. So let me know about that. Hope to see you in the Discord. Again, it's completely free, and just join. So before we get started, I figured that for the sake of videos, as much as I want you guys to provide as much good content as I can, I'll try not to edit too much video, so you also see my thought process, and so you might hear a few seconds of silence here and there, but it just me thinking. I'll try to talk throughout what I'm thinking and etc. So hopefully you enjoyed it. If you don't, you can always skip a few seconds ahead on YouTube, but perhaps it might be helpful. So on to the analysis. Bitcoin, again, potential cycle wave 4 in place. We're looking for either a 1, 2. So I said in the previous video, but I'll just say it again. So either a 1. So actually, let me just erase everything. Either the bearish scenario is this is some sort of wave A or W. Sorry, this is some sort of wave A, B, C. So X or B, and we could be seeing downside in either wave C or Y. So that's a bearish scenario. The bullish, we have a bottom in place here, 15,000, and there is a chance where we have a 1, 2, and then we could be topping to, which is what I've been targeting for the past weeks, and I shared here on the channel, a potential wave 1 and 2 of high degree wave 3. Don't care about where these are, I just try to put them out of the way. So a 1, 1, 2, 1, 2, so that would obviously take us much more higher than where we are right now. The more conservative count is a 1, 2, 3. Let me zoom in a bit, maybe it's a bit clearer. A 1, 2, 3, soon to be finished, and then we could see a pullback into wave 4 and then upside into wave 5. At that point, we can even question ourselves if everything should be moved 1 degree higher, and we do complete an even major pullback, meaning that this is not some sort of wave 1, 2, and then upside, but it's some sort of wave 5. And we could come all the way back to even 15,000, if not lower. But as I like to say, for many things I do in my life, that is a problem for our future selves. So that being said, let's just focus on. And by the way, there's also the possibility that we do have this as a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. A, B, C, or WXY. So this is not a diagonal as you were seeing there. Sorry. Nope. This one, it's not a diagonal, but it's actually a motive impulsive move. So that being said, I'll just stick to account. The main point I want to try to make here on Bitcoin is, I just stay on the daily chart. So one thing I want to point out is, delete this. So whether we have this wave 1 or wave 3, that's not the point right now. what I'm trying to say is we are close to equality of these two moves, which, as we said before in the other updates, it stands at just above 50,000. So a neighborhood of 50,000. Now, we topped so far at 49,000 and we moved lower. Now, even without any knowledge, skills, anything related to technical analysis, one could have figured that being 50 50 is 5 is a fib number, 50 is a psychological number. You could say it's just a large number, and large numbers attract large orders. So we could, it would be kind of foolish not to expect larger swings, volume stepping into the market around 50,000. And that also can be seen in here. If we look at volume, so volume this past week has been pretty high, and we have seen a continuously increasing volume throughout the week. So far we picked yesterday, and if we investigate on that move, you can see how on this candle right here, we do have a lot of volume. That tells me, I could be wrong obviously, just like anything related to the count, I can always be wrong. That tells me sellers are entering this market. It's a lot of volume. It can be a mix of people closing their longs, and obviously if you close a long, you open a short, you send through a sell order. So, but people are selling. So, and that's a lot of volume, something that we hadn't seen. So it looks like as more participants step in, more contracts are exchanged, that discount of, a potential top around 50,000, a top of some sort could be due. That being said, short-term wise, not looking for any setups. Again, if we do get a top here and then we pull back, we'll figure out that whether it is a wave 1 or a wave 3 of intermediary, this 3. And at that point, we'll maybe look for trades. For the time being, there's not really much we can do. Obviously, I'll keep everyone posted on the Discord, which is why, again, it's free. If you want to join, I hope to see you around. Now, let's go on Polkadot, next on the list. So Polkadot is quite interesting. I think I said it before in one of the previous update. There is, you can make an argument, this is corrective, this is A, B, who knows. It could turn out to be some sort of, could start to move like Forex, being just a series of 3-wave moves. If you want to be as bullish as possible, this is a wave 2 in place here. And what is quite interesting and what should concern us for the short term is that again, forget about the count here, just focus on this up move. Obviously knowing that this is important, but let's make some assumptions here. So this looks like a 5-wave move to me, and this so far can still be counted as 5. Let me zoom in. Let's go on the 4-hour chart. This can still be counted as 1, 2, 3. You could argue 4, 5, even though I do see it rather as a 3-wave move. And at that point, what's very important is that we haven't yet broken this point here at $8.80, but we did find support at $6.50, which is important. So at this point, given the fact this is Elliott Wave, given the fact that we did have, at least it appears like we had a 5-wave move to the upside, we should, if this is 5, we must get another 5-wave move. So if this is either 1 or A, I don't know, B or 2, and 3 or C. Now, as long as this is a 5-wave move, Can I be 100% certain it is a 5-wave move? Absolutely not. It would be ridiculous for me to say that. All I can say is it looks to me like a 5-wave move. No rules are violated for the count. Looks like a 5-wave move. Therefore, if it is a 5-wave move, we should expect 5 more waves to the upside. And thinking about that, and also before I say something, taking a quick look at Ethereum. Here on ETH, I'm being pretty bullish. If we go on the daily, you can see how I have 2 counts mainly. Should be able to bring them here. Let's see, bullish long term. Nope. I probably need to start. Okay, there you go. This is the one. So either this 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. Either 4 still in the making, or else we have completed. So 1, 2, 1, 2. Sorry if it's just 1, 2, 1, 2. Now we go up for wave 5, which is kind of the more conservative count. And as you probably saw, this is the other count, 1, 2, 1, 2, which I kind of like actually. 1, 2, 1, 2, and we could have a 1, 2, 1, 2. Now again, as long as I say this is 1, 2, 1, 2, I mean whatever is coming now, it needs to be a sharp move to the upside, because if I'm expecting a third of a third of a third of a third, it needs to be like a straight line, as aggressive as possible. And so far we are having that. However, it's really bullish, not gonna lie. And again, what we can do is just take in one wave at a time. I do have an argument for this being a wave 1 and 2 completed, and now resuming higher. And what I was about to say earlier on Polkadot is that if I'm expecting this much upside here, that much upside in Polkadot, same thing goes for Solana, and I'm expecting a pullback in Bitcoin. Either we can see a temporary shift in momentum towards into other coins, or else I'm just completely off with either these Ethereum, Polkadot, Solana, or Bitcoin. So I guess as always, we're going to find out. As I like to say, all I can do is take everything one wave at a time. Last but not least, we have Solana. Again, there's many arguments for the sake of this video. This is a 1, 2, could also be an A, B. I have that count available. This could be A, some sort of a sideways wave B, up in C, or even better. Let's see if I have it. Bullish, bearish. Yes. Maybe 5 ways up, could be 3, down in A, up in B, down in C. That's also possible. Very bearish, just like the other count for some people could be seen as very extremely bullish. Nevertheless, if this is a 1, 2, we should expect some sort of a 3 and 4 soon. I would expect a bit more upside before a wave 4. Now we are trading right around $100, which again, it's basically everything that I said for 50,000 on Bitcoin applies for 100,000 on Solana, if not even 100,000 is more important. And if we take a look at volume, not as much volume, but you can see how on the push higher here on the daily volume, we have seen increased volume. So it looks like this seems to be corrective. We move lower, but with decreasing volume. It looks like we might now start this thing in the middle here. It's been annoying. We might start to bringing back volume, so bulls could be coming back into the market. But again, 100,000, very delicate point, so not surprised. And again, as I was saying, I can see this being some sort of a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4, 5. We passed, if I'm not mistaken, 1.618 wave 3, minute 3 against 1. As you can see here, it was here at $76. Let's see some targets. Sorry. Again, next target would be at least 150. It's between 100 and 200. 2 it's already been met. 2.618 is 190. 2.23 is at 134. So again, we passed that point, but it looks like I could put wave 3 here, but at that point I would like to see this taking much longer, and at that point we could see this wave 4 coming back here to grab some liquidity. But again, by looking at volume, it looks like this looked corrective. I mean, it still does look corrective, and we can see upside. But yeah, to have confirmation for some trades, we will need to break this point here. And again, that confirmation doesn't mean it's called confirmation. It's not called guarantee. It's not guaranteed. It's just additional confirmation. That being said, I think this is going to be it for me today. Hope you enjoyed it. If you don't want to miss out on any update, please subscribe to the channel. And if you did enjoy the video, I would highly appreciate it if you could leave a like. Let me know in the comments what you think about the overall market. If you agree with accounts, if you're more bullish than bearish. And once again, hope to see you in the Discord. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.